Hello everyone, my name is Devetron and let's get these chambers unlocked. Okay, so we look here, the mining fiesta is upon us and there is something I want to do first, and that's upgrade our sack because I want to avoid as much downtime as possible with having to compact all the gemstones. So this will give us 2.5 mil worth of gemstones. There we go. So with that being said, I'm pretty sure we're all prepared for the first mining fiesta. I mean, I've only just realized that our pristine is basically down the drain because this doesn't have any pristine yet. Neither does the drill, but we already knew that. So the only pristine is from Balpet and the Heart of the Mountain Tree. So it's going to be rough. I'm not expecting much, but there's a lot of downtime in between the fiestas. So hopefully I can get a few chambers going in between and then get my pristine up, because that's the main thing I'm going to focus on, getting a load of topaz so I can get the perfects. So then we can max out our pristine. Okay, so since I need to do some worm fishing, I've put something off for a long time. And if you can tell by the ingredients, you know exactly what I'm going to do. And there's the spoilers on the right. So we're going to make the blaze armor because this has an interesting ability. So basically it has kill aura, but you don't even have to look in the direction. You just need to be wearing the armor, which is actually quite good for the type of fishing we're going to be doing, because we want to focus more on fishing than killing. And then we're just going to upgrade it straight to the frozen, because why not? And so there's the full set. Now you may be wondering, but this ain't a fishing set, you know, it's going to take ages to fish. But I may have done some off-camera fishing. So I do have 2 deep sea orbs, which are like the best for this armor, I'm pretty sure. So we're going to whack 2 of them on there, probably the chest plate and legs. And I do have these 2. I just bought them on the whim. I thought, why not? So we're just going to put them temporarily on the helmet and boots. So there we go. Festive, submerged, and festive. There we go. So yeah, as this said, this does a certain amount of damage per second to the mobs. It's just basically kill aura, but you don't have to do anything. You just sit there. And so there's 3 worms we can fish for. We got the poison worm, the flaming worm, and the water worm. And now if we look at the chances, this is a 15 from the water worm. From the flaming worm, it's a 25% chance to drop. And from the poison water worm, it's a 20. So we'd want to go for the flaming worm, which is fishing skill 19 in the crystal hollows, precursor remnants, fishing in lava. So we just got to go to the precursor remnants and fish in lava. So let's go ahead and do that. And I'll show you the little setup that people use, because it's pretty cool. Okay, so I've pretty much set up. And now this is the place that's similar to the one in Deep Caverns with all the different mobs. And I just found the diamond one with the lava, so that was good. And now I just made myself like a little box and a little drop here, so whenever I fish, the fish will go straight in the back, so they won't do any damage to me, and the blaze armor will do its thing. Just make sure you move every now and then, because it just stops damaging them after a while. And yeah, now I've got to do this for God knows how many hours. Okay, so since the previous clip, I do have 2 gemstone chambers in there, and now I'm going to forge the perfect topaz, which is going to take, what, 20 hours, I think? Close enough. I mean, this is going to miss at least 1, maybe 2, but luckily we do have 1 already here, and we have some flawless. So what I'll do with the 2 gemstone chambers I have, because these will be done before the next mining fiesta, so I'll apply these to the Devon armor, get the pristine slot open, then I'll whack the perfect in, and then one of the flawlesses, just so we have a bit of pristine on this armor. And then in between, again, I'll just fish for the rest and get the other 2 pristine slots open. Okay, so gemstone chambers done, so we're going to get these prepared. So if we go to the gemstone grinder, I'm pretty sure we just whack that in, find the one we want, so topaz, and there we go, unlocked. Easy as that. And we're going to put the perfect in. There we go. So that's plus 2 pristine. Excellent. If we do the same for the leggings, unlock that. And we only have a flawless for now, but once the one in the forge is done, we'll whack that one in. So there we go. And now we have a 5.6 pristine instead of what? It was like 4, I think, before. So much better. Okay, so the perfect topaz is done, as well as another gemstone mixture, which we can turn into another chamber. There we go. So now if we come over here, take the helmet. Now the boots. We'll take the boots. Take the leggings. We're going to take this out. and then put the perfect in. There we go. So an extra 0.4, but it's still nice. Okay, Jose, we got our next gemstone slot, and we got 2 more perfect topaz. So that means we have all the perfect topaz we need, but because I'm a walking skill issue, I haven't got the rest of the worm membranes to make another gemstone chamber. So let's unlock this and put our perfect topaz in. There we go. If we look here, we have 8 pristine, and when we get our next gemstone slot, we'll have up to 10 pristine, 13 with the bow pair. So that is very, very nice. Okay, so all the mining fiestas have been done, and what I've managed to get from all of them is this amount of jade from essentially 1.5 fiestas, because I fully attended 3. 1 only did about 30 minutes because I woke up late, and the second one was just such a shame because it's really early in the morning, and when I set up my route it was above the mines of divans, so it just kept filling up all the empty spaces with more hardstone, so I just ended up saying, yeah, screw this. So yeah, that's about 17 flawlesses, so 3 perfects, and of course we got 4 perfect topazes from this, and I think we may even have 1 more, or we just need 1 more flawless to make 1 more, but a W all around. But the main thing we do these for is for the glossies, and I got 89 out of this. I started off with like 2, I'm pretty sure, so from about 3.5, maybe even 3.5, I got a stack and a little bit. So what we're going to do with this, we're going to upgrade our armor, and there's a talisman that I'm also going to upgrade, if I remember what it is. The mineral talisman. So you may be saying, you know, I should use this for the powder coating for the drill and the armor, but for now I'm actually just going to turn our mineral armor into glossy mineral. So with the upgrade we get 25 more block fortune, and it doesn't say, but I'm pretty sure we get an extra 200 mining spread on ores and blocks, so that's insane. So we're just going to craft the whole set right here. There we go, there's the whole set, and now we have enough for the talisman upgrade, glossy mineral talisman, so we get a +3 mining fortune. Absolutely huge, and we have 9 left over, so when the next one comes over it's that much easier to get the powder coatings. Excellent. So when all equipped, we get +600 mining spread, which before it was a +400 with just mineral, so happy days with that. We got +4 magical power from that. Let's go. And so with this, it's going to be much easier to get all the sludge juice we're going to need for all the gemstone mixtures we're going to need for the chambers. So I did some calculations, and I'm going to need 16,600 odd sludge juice. That's not just for the mixtures for the armor. I'm planning to go for something else, a little cheeky upgrade right here. But yeah, with this armor, it's going to make it just that much easier because I'm mining more hardstone, therefore getting more chances of dropping the sludge juice. And if you don't know the sludge juice farm, you basically come to the jungle. It doesn't matter where you go, you can go top or the bare bottom of the jungle. As long as you're in the jungle, as long as it says on the side jungle, and you're using a jungle pickaxe, and the main thing, as long as you can insta mine, then you'll have a chance to get sludge juice from mining. So yeah, that's the farm. You know what, one thing I should also do is put jade ores on our armor real quick. Pretty sure, we can just do it through the hex. So there we go, jaded glossy helmet, jaded glossy chest plate, jaded glossy leggings, and finally jaded glossy boots. There we go. So a bit more mining fortune. We're not going to need it for this, but if I decide to go diamond mining for money, that is going to come in incredibly helpful. Okay, and just like that, we have another 7 gemstone chambers. There we go. And so you may be asking, what are we going to put that on? Well, we're going to put that on 3/4. We go here, we're gonna, which one? Ah yes, this one. So we're going to unlock the topaz slot because we do have the perfect, and there we go. So now with this, I believe with everything put together, we now have a +10 pristine, which is excellent. And then we're going to whack it back in because we're going to unlock the jade slot and the second jade slot. With the chest plate, the same again, the 2 jades, and with the leggings, same again. So now we get, or can get, bonus fortune. So if we remember, we did a bunch of jade mining, which we got all these. Will this fill my inventory? Not quite. So I think let's see how many flawlesses we can get, and then we'll go from there, because I have 6 open slots, and I know for a fact we cannot get 6 perfects just yet. So with all that, we can get 3 perfects, which is not bad. But do I just whack in the flawlesses just to fill these slots and then go for perfects? I think so. I think that would be the smartest thing to do, because to take it out, it's only 100k. That's like a minute of farming. So there we go, an extra 70 mining fortune for that. That's actually insane. Yeah, I'd say that's worth it for now anyways. And we can still craft 2 perfects out of this, which is great. And the thing is, correct me if I'm wrong, I think the higher the fortune, like the better pristine drops is, so like the more flawed gemstones you get. I think, I could be wrong, I could be chatting absolute bibbly squat, but I think that's how it goes. Okay, and with like an extra 330 topaz, we now have another prismatic 4. We whacked that on the drill, now we have prismatic 5, which is not a lot, it's only a 0.5% increase, but whilst we have the topaz and I have nowhere else to put another topaz gem, we may as well just put it on this, because it all adds up in the end, which is the main thing. Yippee! Okay, it's finally time. We have all 10 gemstone chambers ready to unlock all the rest of the slots on the Divine Armour. So there's both the ambers on the chest plate, both the ambers on the leggings, and then the last 4 slots on the boots. Oh, let's go, dude. All the chambers are done. Oh, that's huge. Right, so let's take 2 of our flawless J's. We're gonna whack them on the boots, and I don't have, yeah, I mean, I guess I could make a couple flawlesses, but I do need them for more mixtures. So I think I'll just whack in the fines for now. I mean, it's not the end of the world. So there we go. We still got plus 90 speed. That's still decent. And there we go. Happy days, dude. Good grief, this was a grind. But we finally did it. And now with everything on, we have 6.6k mining speed and almost 6k. Oh no, okay, it's flickering. I don't know why that is. But basically 1.6k mining fortune. Oh, dude, that is awesome. Oh, that's huge. And now this has been very long overdue, the Ring of Power. So we need half a stack of mixtures, just like that, Artifact of Power. And now we can put 3 more specific gemstones in there. So there we go. And so we could put a topaz in there, sapphire, and a jasper. And so, because I'm still poor, we only have a fine jasper for that. That's fine, that's fine. We have a flawless topaz, which is still pretty decent, and our perfect sapphire that we got from the gemstone gauntlet a while ago. So there we go. Oh, it's looking crispy, but we're not done. We are not done. So I'm instantly gonna recom this. Why? Because the higher like the rarity, the more you get out of the gemstones. So whack that in there. And so yeah, that is pretty significant increase to most of them. Obviously most of them are fine at the moment and will get massively better when they're perfect, but definitely worth it. And one thing I never did was recom the glossy mineral, which a no-brainer. So let's go ahead and do that. And there we go, mythic jaded glossy mineral armor. Oh, that's juicy. And because we have one more recom over, we're gonna recom our shark necklace. There we go. And there we go, we basically got 10 magical power out of that. Excellent. Okay, so you may be wondering why we're at the museum. It's because I'm unretiring the Yogg armor. Yeah, I know, who would have thought? But there's a good reason, because I have these titanium tesseracts, and if you saw in the previous videos, I made a video on how to get like 140% extra mithril powder. And yes, this doesn't give mithril powder, but whenever I mine titanium ore, I get plus 10 mithril powder, and this stacks. So with all of these, on all of the Yogg armor, this will be plus 40, and plus I'm not using this for the mining speed or mining fortune, I'm just going to be using it for the powder. It's actually a big brain play. So yeah, full Yogg armor, and there we go. So whenever we're mithril mining, we'll get an extra 40% mithril powder, which is multiplied by our percentage anyway from mining titanium. Instead of it just being, oh, titanium, I now get mithril powder from it, which is insane. So with the whole set, with the mithril drill, the dimensional Yogg armor, mithril golem, powder buff, and we got maxed out titanium insanium, we're gonna get 93 powder just from one piece of titanium. Oh, that's gonna make this grind so much easier. But yeah, what a W episode. We managed to get all the chambers unlocked for our armor and a cheeky little mithril powder upgrade. So yeah, happy bloody days. So next episode, I would say we're getting perfects, but Jerry was here, and I say was because I'm filming this after. So yeah, I did some stuff during Jerry, and I'm gonna show that off what I did and unbox all the boxes I got from it, because I got a lot. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching. If you did like this video, smash that like button down below, and remember to subscribe to my channel to see more future content like this. Go down in the description, check out my social media, make sure you join the Viking Serb Guy community Discord, and yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Goodbye everyone, and may the force be with you.